Hello, thanks for joining me, astrologer Patrick Arundell, for your astrological overview for week commencing the 3rd of February. Mercury is the planet which is the ruler of Gemini and also Virgo. They're both mutable signs, but one is ruled by air, the other by earth. So there's something tangible that they create in their communication. In the case of Gemini, it can be wonderful, buzzy, upbeat, lively debates. In the case of Virgo, it's about discrimination, getting to the bottom of situations, forensic analysis. So with Mercury starting this week in the rather dreamy sign of Pisces, the basic qualities of Mercury can be compromised somewhat, particularly with the ruler or the co-ruler of Pisces, Neptune, side by side. This can lead to all facts this week being subjected to more subjective emotional input. So whether it's our own personal expression or that of others, we need to check out that we are staying real, we're being factual, and if you're looking at any documentation which requires a very careful appraisal, make sure that no one's trying to pull the proverbial wool over your eyes. And this is going to become even more of an issue from Thursday, when Mercury starts the first of its 3 annual retrogrades. And as you probably know, when Mercury rewinds, all sorts of mix-ups, misunderstandings and delays can occur. So I think the potential for this is really heightened this week. So we all need to keep our wits very much about us. Now, ironically, the Sun remains in the rather archly logical Aquarius, and it's forging a great link with Venus. Now, Venus in Capricorn is very much to do with more traditional values, traditional attainment, possessions, materialism. But Aquarius can be very good for it here and help it to be a bit more democratic, a little bit more concerned with other people's feelings. So if you are looking to change anything at a material level in your life, then do be inclusive in the decision making. Don't go at it on your own. The more opinions you get, the better it can be. Now, Venus and Jupiter continue to be in opposition in the first half of this week, which can see all of us desire things, which can be a good thing as long as it doesn't get too much. So that old adage of everything in moderation may be something we want to bear in mind. Uranus lies on a T-square with these two, but remains in a square with Jupiter for the rest of the month. Now, Uranus, of course, is the other ruler of Aquarius along with Saturn. This is the modern ruler. This can be more erratic, more outspoken. And it's kind of saying to be more risk-taking in its role with Jupiter, which, of course, is the planet of chance. But don't be too risk-taking around your resources. You might regret it. Saturn, the planet of restriction and structure, however, forges a very positive link with Mars, the planet which is very much about self-actualization and our ego and our drive, which is in the sign of Libra. Now, of course, Libra can be a sign that needs to keep things in balance, so it can check Mars's natural instinct to just go for it without thinking. So generally, I think that can be very good as well. It can combine drive with caution. So what you get is driving in a proper way within the speed limit, but that doesn't mean to say you can't still achieve a conclusion, a safe conclusion to the journey. The quarter moon, which occurs on Thursday, however, involves the sign of Taurus. That's more tricky because it's a fixed sign like the Sun in Aquarius, so something could be a bit stuck, and it may be something we need to let go and be a bit more flexible around. Saturn also, ironically, despite its positive link with Mars, clashes with the Sun as this week draws to a close. Now, obviously, the Sun is the key influence in our solar system. It's why we have light, it's why we're here. It feeds everything about us. And Saturn's like a brake to the Sun, which annoys the Sun. It slows it down. So Aquarian values of democracy, of free speech, of openness, of friendliness can be affected by the more pessimistic, cynical, and sometimes suspicious agenda of Scorpio, where Saturn currently lays. So that's this week for you. I do hope that you're able to negotiate its opportunities and also its challenges. Thank you, good luck, and goodbye.